Justin Trudeau himself. Let's break that story for our viewers. They're on your screens. ऋषभ, सीधे तौर पे भारत की तरफ से रिजेक्ट किया गया है जो स्टेटमेंट करी गई है कनेडियन प्राइम मिनिस्टर की तरफ से उनके पार्लियामेंट में, और जो स्टेटमेंट उनके फॉरेन मिनिस्टर की तरफ से भी आ रही है, भारत उसे सीधे तौर से नकार रहा है.
Definitely. I'll read a few operative parts of the statement that has come in from the External Affairs Ministry. Now, an official statement has come in this regard, and India rejects allegation of Canada, is what MEA is saying. India says that we are a democratic polity with a strong commitment toward rule of law, categorically rejecting what Justin Trudeau in his emergency statement has said. And he has MEA has further said that such unsubstantial
जो स्टेटमेंट की जो डिटेल्स है वो फिलहाल हमारे पास आ गई हैं. बने रहिए हमारे साथ ऋषभ. अदिति, ओवर टू यू.
Right, we have the statement where India is rejecting the allegations and calling the allegations baseless. Give me a few moments and I'll bring you the statement by India, and which states that there are the allegations.
The details that are now coming in right now, because India has been calling it unsubstantiated allegations that seek to shift the focus from Khalistani terrorists and extremists who have provided shelter in Canada and continue to threaten India's sovereignty and territorial integrity. The inaction of the Canadian government on this matter has been long-standing and a continuing concern. क्योंकि ऋषभ, बार-बार ये भारत की तरफ से कहा गया, हमने सुना अभी फिलहाल कनेडियन प्राइम मिनिस्टर को, लेकिन ये सीधे तौर पे भारत की तरफ से भी दो टुक शब्दों में रखा गया है सामने कि जब तक इंडियन इंटरेस्ट पर हमला होता रहेगा. अदिति, जहां पर अगर ये स्टेटमेंट के बारे में बात करें तो स्टेटमेंट में सीधे तौर पे रहा है कि कनेडियन गवर्नमेंट नाकाम रही है कोई भी एक्शन लेने के खिलाफ जहां पे एंटी इंडिया इंटरेस्ट हो.
Right, Amita, we have the India side now. The MEA says that we have seen and reject the statements of the Canadian Prime Minister in their parliament, as also the statement by the Foreign Minister. Allegations of government of India's involvement in any act of violence in Canada are absurd and motivated. Similar allegations were made by the Canadian Prime Minister to our Prime Minister and were completely rejected. We are a democratic polity with a strong commitment to rule of law. Such unsubstantiated allegations seek to shift the focus from Khalistani terrorists and extremists who have been provided shelter in Canada and continue to threaten India's sovereignty and territorial integrity. The inaction of the Canadian government on this matter has been a long-standing and continuing concern. That Canadian political figure have openly expressed sympathy for such elements remains a matter of deep concern. The space given in Canada to a range of illegal activities including murders, human trafficking and organized crime is not new. We reject any attempts to connect Government of India to such developments. We urge the Government of Canada to take prompt and effective legal action against all anti-India elements operating from their soil. A very strong worded condemnation from the Indian side rejecting all the allegations.
जरूरी भी था. अदिति, आपका धन्यवाद हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए. ऋषभ, ये जरूरी भी था क्योंकि भारत की तरफ से सीधे तौर पे संदेश दिया जा रहा है कि वॉक द टॉक. पहले जितनी एंटी इंडिया एक्टिविटीज आपके सॉइल में वहां पर हो रही है, आपकी जमीन पे वहां पर हो रही है, उससे पहले रोकिए, उसके ऊपर पहले एक्शन लीजिए.
Well, definitely, India is very clear. Till Canada acts against these Khalistani extremists who are sheltering themselves in various parts of Canada, in gurudwaras and other such spaces, India will not go ahead. Remember, the FTA has been paused, and it has been paused by India, saying that till the government of Canada acts substantially against anti-India activities, the trade agreement cannot be discussed upon. Remember, after 6 meetings and even the early Pact for Trade Agreement, EPTA, India has paused it. Apart from that, when Justin Trudeau was here, he was schooled by none other than the Prime Minister himself, where the Prime Minister told him in a very clear word that anti-India activities need to stop in Canada. After that, now 10 days later, in the hindsight, when Justin Trudeau is thinking and the way his image has been dented by the Canadian press themselves, the Canadian Prime Minister
कहना सही होगा ऋषभ?
जी, क्या एक बार फिर से कहेंगे?
क्या ऐसे फेस सेवर रहना